Well, Jess, we have two special guests joining us in the Virginia This Morning kitchen. Chefs Duncan Parker and Bear Phillips. They are here from Kabana, and they got two recipes they're going to be walking us through today in the kitchen. Great to see you guys. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Greg.
Welcome.
Appreciate it.
What are we going to be diving into here today?
Doing a steak tataki first.
Okay, steak tataki.
Yep.
What do we use?
We're gonna start out with a New York strip.
New York strip?
New York strip we've coated with sesame seeds.
Okay.
Seasoned
What does the
salt and
sesame
pepper.
seed do for seasoning?
Gives it a nice crunch and an aromatic profile.
Okay. Well, that looks like a good cut.
It is.
It's about 6 ounces.
6 ounces?
Yeah.
All right, how important is it, Bear, to throw it on the skillet that is already hot?
Very important. We're trying to just get a hard sear on it, not to overcook it. We want to keep this very rare.
You want to keep it real rare. Like
Very rare.
Almost
How rare?
blue.
Almost blue, really?
Blue, yeah.
And if you overcook it, would it just sort of
Be a little too
sink the
tough.
dish?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
How far in advance do you do the seasoning?
I like to do it when I cut the steak, so I do it like an hour in advance. So it sticks and the seasoning's nice and infused.
Yeah, what does that do to the seasoning when it sits there? Because do you think a lot of people just try to season right before they throw it on the skillet?
I think it tenderizes it and it allows it to absorb that flavor even more as opposed to just putting it on like while you're cooking it.
What kind of cut should you be looking for when you're at the store?
Well, we get the whole strip, so we break that down. We break it down to 6-ounce fillets, and that's basically what we do.
Yeah, it's just a good marble all the way through is what you're looking for, I think. That meaning, you know, not the big, you know, pieces of fat per se, but just looking at the surface of the meat, you want it to have the nice little, you know,
Oh yeah, you can see it right there.
Yeah, yeah, nice little marble, just like in a marble floor, something
And
like that throughout.
I've heard that marbling creates flavor.
It does. That's where the fat is. The fat is where the flavor is, and it makes it more tender as well. So the better the marble, the more tender of a steak you're usually going to find. Better flavor all the way around.
When you say rare, you're just going to be flipping it a couple of times and that's it?
Exactly.
Some people like it a little bit more well done.
Some people.
Yeah,
I prefer it very rare myself.
very rare. Okay. What are you going to be serving with?
We have a Ponzu Sauce, which is a lime and soy-based sauce. We're gonna do togarashi, which is a mix of Asian spices.
Oh, that
It has a little
sounds
bit of
good.
kick to it. We're gonna be serving toasted garlic that we do in a pan with oil and thinly sliced scallions.
Love it. Man, if it wasn't flavorful enough.
Yeah.
So it's almost
how we
like a
looking there?
tartare.
I was going to say it almost
Yeah.
like it. But it is steak tataki.
Tataki, correct.
Okay.
Yep.
I love it. How things going down at the stores?
Oh man, everything's been great.
Yeah?
We've been rocking and rolling down there. It's been a really great summer. We're
Great.
looking forward to you know, doing a new thing this coming fall. Changing the menu a little bit perhaps, and bringing a bunch of new surprises for
All right,
all of our
that's what
clientele.
we like to hear. Down the road, what are we be making here next to the steak tataki?
So this is our tuna. This is our tuna poke.
Tuna poke.
Yeah,
Okay.
ahi poke.
All right, how are we doing on this one?
Got about, say, 2 minutes left on it.
All right, 2 minutes, because we have about 3 minutes in the segment. So do we need to make with the
Yeah.
tuna?
We could probably move along over to that a little bit.
Yeah, and then we'll just kind of go back and forth. It's always exciting in the kitchen, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're gonna grab our tuna.
Okay.
We have a
Oh, that's a good sized piece of tuna.
yeah. Beautiful
Wow.
piece of tuna.
So
Get this delivered fresh every day.
Do you really? It's every day?
We're almost, I believe we're the number one, am I correct here? We're the number one
you are correct.
consumer of tuna in the Richmond area. We
Is that
go
so?
through between 20 and 40 pounds of fresh ahi tuna, number one grade every day.
What is it about tuna, though? I mean, it's very fresh. It's very healthy for you as well.
Absolutely.
Have you seen it grow in popularity?
Oh, for sure.
Over the years, absolutely, but you know, we're so fortunate to be close to the Outer Banks and the Gulf Stream.
Right.
So we get, you know, no matter what time of year, whether it's yellowfin or big eye, we always have plenty of fresh tuna nearby.
So it's very close.
It's very close, absolutely,
And can a consumer taste that freshness?
without a doubt. That's why we have it delivered fresh every day.
Okay. Well, especially if you're going through so much, you need it.
Absolutely. We can
Alright,
buy
and-
it and freeze it, but we choose not to.
No. Slicing and dicing.
Slicing and dicing.
A lot of
Looking-
people with tuna, when they cut this, Do they cut it a certain way?
Normally you cut against the grain,
Against the grain.
but we're looking for a dice here so we can really distribute all these flavors and get a crunch in every bite.
So with a fresh tuna, you don't necessarily have to cook this.
No, serve it raw.
Serve it raw. That's awesome. And if somebody is looking, Duncan and Bear, if somebody is looking to buy tuna in the store, what should they be looking for?
Grade A.
Grade A tuna.
Grade A?
Yep. And this
So that's not just a,
It's not a tuna steak.
okay, tuna steak.
it's not marketing. No.
marketing.
And specifically, when you look at like this piece, for example, just that beautiful red color, slightly pink. You can tell just by looking at it if it's good. From the smell, it smells. It's not really, in my opinion, so much of a fishy fish. Thank you, man.
I love it. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're coming to close here. More slicing and dicing. How are we going to flavor that up?
So I'm gonna mix this with all these mise en place right here.
All the mise en place. That's an industry term.
So we're gonna do diced English cucumber, coconut, cashew,
Little dash.
a little bit of togarashi. That's where the kick comes in.
Okay, I like that kick.
Some ponzu.
Good stuff. Need that plate?
For you, everybody.
Thank you, Duncan.
My pleasure. Duncan. I will grab the.
Gonna mix this
So you're
up.
gonna mix it up, not just throw it on top. Mix it
No,
right up.
distribute these flavors.
It really is. I mean, other than the prep work of cutting everything up, it's real easy.
It's simple.
It seems like you're just throwing
Absolutely.
it in the bowl.
Yeah.
Just using
Wait till
fresh
you try it.
ingredients.
Can't wait.
Got a little short on chips, but that's okay.
That's all right.
Got them right here, bro.
So,
Got a couple more? Oh, okay, great.
It's good to go.
There we go.
That is looking beautiful.
Sir.
And you wash it down with a nice red wine.
Yes, one of our, this is our Villa Galana Garnacha. It's 2012. It's actually one of the ones we have on draft at Cabana, if you can believe that or not.
On
It's the-
draft?
Yeah, it's the new age of wine. So, yeah, we have four, I believe 3 or 4 all day for our guests to enjoy.
This is great. All right, folks.
And it has a nice plum in it, so it goes really well with
On draft.
on draft. If you believe it or not.
Guidance.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Duncan, thank you so much. Bear, we appreciate it. Keep on cutting and slicing and dicing.
All right.
All right.
Give this a
Again,
shot.
this one right here.
This
It's
is the
called?
ahi tuna poke.
Duncan, would you pass me that plate, sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm ready. Let me get a little piece of this.
Thank you, chef.
My pleasure, chef.
Oh, man, that's flavorful. Bear, thank you so much.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna keep on going right here.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. Thanks for stopping by. Stick around, folks. There's plenty more. And Virginia This Morning returns right after this short break. Stay tuned.